Alright, folks, I am back. I know it's been a while since I uploaded, and I wanted to get some consistency with when I upload, like uploading once a week. But that kind of became difficult when college classes started back up, and I kind of was devoting my time to getting the work done in that, which is what I should be doing. Now, it's a Saturday, so I figured I'd make some videos for you guys. This was supposed to be one big video. It's going to be that Jack's Rob a Bank Masterclass I've been teasing you guys with. But my phone is doing some weird stuff where it says I got like a certain amount of, you know, recording time, and then it cuts me off at 5 minutes, which really makes me mad. And I don't know what's going on with the lights right now, but it's like flickering. Weird alien abduction. Anyways, so we're going to break this down into three parts. The first video is going to be the introduction, explaining the Jack's Rob a Bank trick. And then, actually, maybe it could be two parts. We'll break down the variations of the tricks, but that'll make it easier. So, basically, for the introduction, you're probably wondering, if you don't already know, what is the Jack's Rob a Bank trick? Well, Jack's Rob a Bank involves four Jacks, who are brothers, robbing a bank, which is represented by the deck. Now, the people who normally perform this trick are laymen. Now, by Harry Potter standards, that's what you would consider to be a muggle. Somebody who knows something about magic tricks, or knows a couple magic tricks, but wouldn't consider themselves to be an expert or even a magician. So, for example, your father or grandfather or your friend even could have shown you some tricks here and there, but they don't consider themselves to be a magician. You can call them a layman or a layperson. Now, it's not meant to be a derogatory term, but it could be. But it's not meant to be. So be careful if you ever toss that term around. Anyways, so basically how I've seen lay people perform this trick is we have the four jacks, and they're going to rob the bank. So we have the jack of spades, the jack of hearts, the jack of clubs, and the jack of diamonds. Now, the jack of diamonds is the youngest brother. He's going to wait on the outside because they don't want him to get hurt on the inside. And then the other jacks are going to go into different vaults. So one goes in vault A, one goes in vault B, and one goes in vault C. And now they're in there, they get the money, but they don't get out without setting off the alarms, but they're able to escape before the cops arrive, and that is the Jacks rob a bank. Now, you're probably wondering how that works. Well, essentially, how this works is you have the four jacks, and you got to figure out a way to get the top three face-down cards underneath those four jacks. Now, you can do this in a number of ways. You can do this the sloppy way, where you just spread through to these three face-down cards, and then you get a break, or you get your pinky underneath the third card. So when you square the cards back up, you got this break underneath there, as you can see. Or you can do the clean way, where you go, hey, these are the four jacks, and as you're using that as sort of misdirection, you do something called a pinky count, where you sort of bevel the deck and you pull down with your pinky 1, 2, 3 cards, and when you put the jacks back on top, you're set. Personally, I'm not very good at the pinky count, so before I, want to approach somebody with that, the clean version, using the pinky count, I'd have to really practice, which is what I've been doing, but the pinky count is a hard move, just know that. Not saying don't learn it, just saying it's difficult. Now you go into your whole spiel about, alright, here's the jack, here's the other jack, here's the other jack, and the last jack, that's going to be the youngest brother. The youngest brother sits on the outside right here, and then the other jacks, they go into, well, they're not actually jacks, they're different cards, and you know that, your spectator doesn't know that. And they go into the different parts of the deck, and you square up the cards and say blah blah blah, they got the money, they set off the alarms, and they got out before the cops arrived, and that is how you do the Jacks rob a bank. In my next video, I'm going to show you two variations. Actually they're visual variations. One of them does not require a gimmick, and the other does require a gimmick. Also, the one that does require a gimmick is the happy ending, and the one that doesn't require a gimmick is the sad ending. And, yeah. So, see you guys next time.